Okay, here we go. Hello. I think we're live. As far as I can tell. Sometimes I feel like Homer Simpson at his workstation when he panics and just starts smashing buttons with his hand over his head. Um, but YouTube is sending me on live, so for this once I will trust it. So once the stream catch up, we should already be back in. There we go. Oh my god, I'm very jingly. So we're finally back after a couple of weeks. Can't hear anything or see. Okay. That's good. It should be alright on my end. Might just need to restart. Let me check that my OBS is. Yeah, my OBS is transferring everything. Might just need to refresh. Ah, you got it. Alright, cool. Sorted. Okay, so, been a couple of weeks. Got to try and remember what we were doing, why we were doing it. I'm pretty sure we're heading back to Mystery Lake. We're going to drop everything off, check for any quests over there, present the spear to Jerry and figure out what we're doing next. And then we're obviously eventually going to be coming back here to collect all these caches as well. Speaking of which, let's have a look. See what we got going on. So we got to get back to him. There is a cache near the old hunting lodge. Still need to be gathered up in Mystery Lake. Head to the far side of Mystery Lake near the cabins. We've got to do that as well. Another quest. And yeah, there's Forest Talker caches as well. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've got to shoot a wolf in Mystery Lake as well. Which is going to go tremendously well. Because one thing I've got to make plain is that I'm going to be a bit jittery this session. I just came off the back of my first ever driving lesson. So you can imagine I'm a bit kind of wound tightly, let's say. But hopefully this will be a nice chill session and I can relax back to my normal self. So what I'm going to do before I go is I'm just going to grab any food up to my weight limit. We've got a bit of allowance just so I can dump that back in Mystery Lake. Use that as the kind of storage point for all and sundry. Because we shouldn't have too much stress, and I do feel kind of bad about leaving all this food here, even if we've got so much food that it's coming out of our ears. Don't use that mission to bear with the musky. Okay. Alright, we'll probably go back and forth before we speak to Jerry, then we'll go back to Mystery Lake, do all that, dump our gear, come back here, get these caches, and go back to Jerry. That way we get a bit of back and forth, but should hopefully mean we're doing everything we can. I'm going to take you guys at least, because you're just going to rot. Hit the peaches because it decays slowly. Okay. Right. Now that everything's not electrocuted, let's get out of here. Start heading back to Mystery Lake, where I can bag myself a wolf. Yeah, the lesson went okay. My pulling away and turning was good. Parking, less good. I made the very, very stupid mistake of wearing my walking boots instead of trainers. So I kept saying, okay, you can feel the pedals there and there, and I was thinking, no, I can't. I can barely even feel where the pedals are with these boots on. But if I can pick up things wearing honking boots, then I can probably pick them up.
Hope I can still eat this.
Better without. So I didn't kill anyone, that's the main thing. How's my weight limit? We're at the limit. Alright, okay. Right, let me orient myself with the map before we start hiking off. Okay, so it is up there I want to go. That is so close, but I have no weight limit. So I'll get these two caches when I come back. And then probably get all the rest of the food from there when I get that one. Yeah, I know, I didn't realise how sensitive the pedals were. I've never even been behind the wheel of a car before in my life. And it's like every other thing that seeks to imitate cars, so every game, every like thing that has pedals, you have to like stamp the pedal to the floor to make it go. Just, yeah, don't do that in that. But it's good. It went okay. I managed to like drive around cars and deal with pedestrians and stuff, so good stuff. Just going to take trainers and not down a big cup of coffee beforehand, because that probably didn't help the jitters. My instructor said towards the end that I was like white-knuckled on the wheel. I was thinking yes, because I can feel the nerves and the caffeine make my heart pound. But lessons learned. I think we've got everything from here, so we can just kind of walk. Yeah, that's the plan. When we come back here to get the caches, I'll use whatever weight limit I have to scoop up more stuff. And then we can kind of tick this area off as done, I think. Can I go back through here? Or do I have to go over? Okay. Convenient logs. Alright, let's get back on there and I can follow the wires back, can't I? Head back through the muskeg and then do what I used to do at Mystery Lake. As I'm not going to be wandering off, it shouldn't take too long to get back and forth. So I'll keep an eye on my thirst because it's creeping down a little bit. I should have enough. Does that actually boil any water? That might be... Yeah, okay. I'm fine. Drink some of that in a bit. I really need just like some snowshoes so that I can walk faster. You think that'd be like a crafting thing where you can craft up some basic snowshoes. Just if you're trying to like get anywhere, it's gonna be way faster if you're not bogged down in the snow the whole time. Oh, hello. Just coming through. No worries, man. Sorry, no worries. You are just gonna chill half in and out, half out of that wall. Alright, you do use. Okay. That's not gonna be good on your legs on the other side. Okay, got you. Okay. Right. Okay, we need to work our way around the thing, which I'm thinking is around this way. Yeah, this is where I got lost before. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. No worries. Okay, and there you go around there, go up another hill to the left, should be Muskeg Town. What are you buzzing around? Is that the wolf I shot earlier? Maybe? I don't remember, but I don't watch my own videos, so I have to try and use my memory of what happened last time to figure out where I am. Oh, are they? Yeah. That's handy. I wonder if they're like the old, you know, you tie sticks together with rope and then... Seriously? There's like... I guess you were landing on a hill, that might have been what he was complaining about. But yeah, like the old Bear Grylls style. Like bending some bendy rods around with string to your feet. Or if they're tennis rackets, that was the other thing they used to do in the old survival shows. Amplifiers them, okay. No. You see the little red splotch that comes up, which means I'm taking slow damage. Usually doesn't happen on heals unless you're over encumbered, but maybe it's because I'm technically over 30 kilograms that it's still happening. I think that's the one. One thing I don't like about this game is like how fragile your ankles are. You'll just be walking up a hill, and then suddenly you hear a snap, and then he screams as his ankle sprains. Which I know is it can happen a lot on hills, but It's a bit like unfair, I guess. You have to use painkillers and bandages because Will can't walk up a hill properly. Oh, there's some tea. Okay. So broken railroad, not too scary. I don't know what it's like in survival. It feels like one of those places where you wander and then there's just a bear there. Like if you go into the train yard and there'll just be a bear. It's like in Pleasant Valley they got all the barns. Sometimes you walk out of the barn and look around the corner and it's just a bear staring back at you and it's like, alright, guess I'm not going out today. Alright. Sad music heralding us going back into the muskeg. We'll bring a deer down, maybe a wolf. I feel like wolves would be less resistant to bullets than deers, but I don't know. Deers are like they're big and all muscle. Yeah, decay balancing is a funny one in this. I mean, I like how the decay can be like slow by putting it outside. That's like I'm gonna go around this side, I think it's a bit more non-crunchy ice. Like putting stuff outside and it doesn't decay is really cool, and it smacks of, you know, them actually thinking about how it would be, but it is a bit strange. That, and I don't understand the percentage chance of food poisoning, because there's so many different foods you can eat low and it won't get you, and then just occasionally it will, and it seems to be always like anchovies or sardines and stuff. I don't know. There's obviously maths going on behind it, but I'm not quite fair on the numbers yet. Oh, that and flares and wolves. That's the other thing I don't like, is that I just don't seem to... Maybe I'm just not a good enough shot to beam them right on the schnoz with it, but I've thrown flare after flare at wolves in survival and they just don't run away. So I just end up running away and just trying to get them lodged on the geometry now, because it's just easier than throwing a flare at them. I still got that wolf skin on me, by the way. Yeah, 91%. Yeah, not great. I'll just make sure I remember to drop that first thing. What I will say for this game, though, because I feel like I was kind of dumping on it a bit there, because it has... Ooh, let me just take a wide berth. That's one of the best, like, early game... I had the exact phrase, I was going to phrase it now, I can't remember because of that wolf. But it has the best things to do early game. Like, I'm playing another survival game, just myself at the most, in early access, called Void Train. Which I like, but the whole of the early game is literally just finding scrap and wood, and then combining over and over again to get up the tech tree. And a lot of early game survival tends to be like that. Whereas this, because crafting is so limited, you have to just like keep moving. And from the start of the game, you're just like digging through everywhere, just trying to get enough to survive comfortably. And then as you explore, you naturally progress to explore more, because you can resist the weather and you can resist the cold and the hunger and all that sort of thing. It's the same as why this game has less of the boredom of nighttime compared to other games, because it's only for a short while. You can usually sleep through it, and when you're stronger you can stay out later and later naturally. It's not like it goes dark and you're dead immediately like in Don't Starve. Just thought I needed to balance my critique of this game, because it's probably top of the list for survival games for me. There we go. Now you're forever in love together. And yeah, brandishing made a lot more sense. Arm's a lot more, like, scarier and, like, tense than just yeeting a lit flare at a wolf and hoping for the best. Let's search, I think we're alright. We haven't got anything particularly smelly on us, so wolves should leave us alone, fingers crossed. Let me just make sure I've got the, yeah, muscle movements down. Oh, I can actually, like, get out the spear. Set spear. Oh my god, okay. What are you, a fucking... He's like a fucking Greek soldier here. And hooyah! That's gonna be awkward. Put that away. Oh, let's have a drink. That's quite a lot of weight gone just drinking that, so... Also, it is surprisingly heavy. I feel like Will's water meter is not his actual dehydration level so much as his sense of thirst. Because I hiked 26 miles and only ended up drinking about a litre and a half of water, which was really bad for me. But I didn't feel thirsty the whole time. I think it's one of the dangers of a place like this. Because it's so frozen. And it's going to be quite dry, but you're always going to be a bit... ignoring your thirst to focus on other things. A wolf I just saw. Brownies all days over there. Hunter's blind at the end of the muskeg before broken railroad. Let's have a look. That'll be that way, wouldn't it? I think I did see it, actually. It's not, it won't be on the map because it's not a set building, is it? Yeah, I think I did see it. Might have to... Yes, I did. Because we were, I think, looping around to go to something else. Might be worth checking to see if a bow and arrow's in there. I've gotten a bow a couple of times from Hunter's Blinds. And that would be really good. If I can get back my old bow shooting skills from the last time I played Long Dark, then I can take down wolves without wasting bullets. And obviously you can recover arrows, which means I can probably halve the amount of bullets I keep on me at a time. Cool, we'll try and grab that on the way back. I think I'll give the radio towers a skip, because I'm worried about falling through the ice again. And they never seem to have too much, especially the broken ones. But Hunter's Blind is worth a look in, if we can navigate there. Just keep an eye on the sides. This should spit us out not a million miles away from our destination. So we can go dump all of this food into the cooler at Mystery Lake. And then go get some caches and quests. And our skin, of course. Pretty much everything, I think. I'm going to try and run low on carrying supplies now that we know Mystery Lake is our little hub world for this section. I'll try and keep my weight limit low. Hello again. I wasn't expecting you to be back. Alright, you're just gonna...
Not feeling so cocky now, huh? And all it took was for me to go full-on Grizzly Adams. I'd better get out of here before he comes back.
I think you may be personifying this bear a bit too much. I mean, judging by the blood around its mouth, it's probably already eaten, so it's probably just not interested in you right now, Mr. Will Grizzly Adams. Oh boy. Besides, you haven't even used a spear before, I'm assuming. I doubt rescue pilots use spears as the average equipment. Alright. Back in the old familiar stomping grounds. Right, let's head straight through to the camp office. We ignore Jerry, even though I think one of them might be around where he lives. Yeah, that's the quest. Maybe not, maybe it was the other way. There's the cabins, the late gunshots. No, there's the cache near the logging camp. Okay. Cool. So we got stuff, and we need to bean a wolf here as well, if we can. Right. I don't see any wolves. It's probably about the time to get to hunting if need be. Then if I do get mauled and I have to stagger home, it's not going to be snowing or getting dark. They're going to be all over the lake, so we can go do the lake gunshots and add a few more of our gunshots to the cacophony. Don't know if the train tracks. I was going to say railway and train at the same time. Whether they actually speed me up, but they feel like they kind of do. And it's not worth it to run in this game at all because it just shreds everything. You just burn through your supplies. You kind of have to like just put up with your slow shuffle. Also, if memory serves, haven't gone to that other radio tower, but the supplies there seem to be quite limited, so it's just about keeping up pace for the video as well. Right. Should be able to dump everything. Yeah, we've got most of the day, so we should be able to just dump everything and then go check out the late gunshots. And then we can go to the quest or the cache over there. Even if it's too late, we can just kip down in the logging huts that they've got over there. That's the plan. And literally just take some emergency food, maybe an MRE and like a chocolate bar or something. I'm not going to be leaving Mystery Lake now, probably till tomorrow, so I need to go buck wild with the food. First things first, though, let's find a space for it. I want to get rid of you. There we go. Right, let's get rid of our extensive food stores. Keep one of you and you. I should probably put you in. You're almost gone. I don't know how well that's going to go. I don't know if coffee can give you food poisoning or not. Let's just swap it out anyway. I'm assuming it will like get back. Oh, I didn't mean to drop everything, but maybe that will help. So I can just take you and the MRE and the bad MRE. Well, there's only a little tiny bit of it left, isn't there? So let's take the other one. It's my emergency if I get lost in a storm and cannot get back rations. And one of you. That should give me 500 calories off the bat. To get V-Bucks, that forested area. Yeah, I want to try and get all the teas. So, I'll probably nab a bit as we go back to the muskeg. Take a soda as well. So we've got emergency drink, emergency food. And that should be it. That's already a good bit done. Right. So you're the one I'm on now. Yeah. Okay. So that's a good shout, actually. Where's that? Probably like the little, as we said, the chocolate pudding. You have to lean up against a rock or something. There we go. Right. What can I get rid of? Let's get rid of. Oh, I did it again. I keep pressing X. Don't know what game is. Giving me that sort of muscle memory, but that's fine. I can just take what I need then, can't I? A couple of matches, some tinder, some fir firewood, and one accelerant. That's enough to make an emergency fire if I need to. You're all good, I think. Gauntlets. Start you. You're quite heavy. Only one rifle cleaning kit. Yeah, that's my favourite thing from the MREs. Someone just, it wasn't their job to think anything more than that. Let's put in 4 cloth. Keep 2 cloth for emergency repairs. And that should give me 5 kilograms to play with. Tempted to put in the pry bar, but then we're going to bound to find like a locker or something, aren't we? So probably should keep that on me. I think that's all we can spare at the moment. Heaviest thing are my clothes, and I can't get rid of any of them. So I think that'll do. Right, let us go and check out these gun shops. Look like a tea. Oh, wind's picking up. We're so well protected. I mean, what does it even feel like now? It feels like 11 degrees, even though it's minus 10. Oh, I'm going into the wind though, it's a bit of a pain. As we're on the lake as well, if we get hungry, we can just snack on more cattail. My staple diet. We do like to eat in England. That makes sense. Don't see any wolves. Gone from just being wolf infested to nil point. Just want one. One that's eating a deer so I can just go up and... I think it's over those cabins over there. Yeah, well it's in that sort of region, so we'll head to those cabins and then cut through. Nope, still nothing furry for me to shoot. There's the accursed climbing rope. That was the one way back when I played possibly original survival, or right after that had been implemented, that I fell off and brained myself on. Because climbing used up so much stamina back in those days. Now I've noticed they've started putting like ledges next to long climbing ropes so you can hop off and get your stamina back. I think they might have even put them in there. I don't remember that being a thing when I first started. Did I loot this dead man? Leave it to the French to do food properly. They're all about that. Half the words for food come from France.
Shit. Looks like someone found trouble.
Oh no, this is the quest, okay. Oh, you didn't have anything. Follow the trail of blood. Let's hope it's the dead man's blood, not the killer's blood we're following. We're not about to get a wounded guy with a gun coming at us. Okay. Just in case.
Just leave me alone. I'm not opening a store for anyone.
It's okay. I'm not here to take anything from you. Are you with the Forest Talkers?
I am, but I'm not letting you in. They killed my friend. How do I know you aren't one of them?
Who's they?
You don't, but I'm not. Name's Mackenzie.
You have any
I'm
ideas?
way too
Sarah?
stubborn to just leave you out here all by yourself. You'll
Don't
have to
steal
trust
from the
me.
cabin, man. Yeah, it's probably a good shout.
Seems like I don't have much of a choice. We left most of our supplies at the old logging camp while we fished here. Can you get them for me?
No, that's right near where the cache
I
is.
can try.
Perfect.
There's more. In that abandoned dam, we found evidence that proves there shouldn't be logging in Mystery Lake.
Yeah, okay, we'll go back to the dam.
Documents nobody wanted to be found. We hid them until we could retrieve them. Under a floor tile at the bottom of the stairwell. If
Easy
you can
enough.
help me get the documents back, well, it'd be a huge win for the environment. If you care about, you know, living in the world.
I have a feeling the world has bigger problems right now, but I'll see what I can do.
Here's the key to the trailer where we stashed our supplies. I'll slide it under the door.
Okay, mate. Oh, the frame rate drops for saving haven't improved. There we go. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to speak to you
I'm
again.
working.
I suspect... Oh, God. Jesus Christ, that's bad. I think that's just an update thing. I don't remember it being quite that atrocious pre-update. Right, okay, so we need to go to the logging cabins to find his shit there, which is fine by me because it's right next to a cache. And then we can head to the dam to get the next bit. So what do we want to do the dam first, actually, because we can cut through and then just go back round. That might actually be more sensible. So we can take the watery path to the dam and then circle back round to get the cache and the supplies. Sounds sensible to me. And on the way, maybe we'll find a wolf. They do occasionally spawn around there, so... Maybe it's that quest that's keeping them from spawning around here. Don't know. Really picking up. I do like how they show the clouds moving when it's windy as well. Little touches. Let me snack on some cattails. Just to get the calorie store up. You're quite light, so I'll grab you. I'm not going to keep them on me, I'm just going to chow down on them all. This is not the game to play if you have what's called misophonia, where you really can't stand certain noises. Because if you can't stand chomping noises, yeesh. Wait, really? The stars compute with this? Wow. And that's a bit too... That's like obsessive detail now. I dig that. Don't see anything furry. Turn the music down in my ear a sec. Toodaloo. You gonna do your magic climbing again? Yep, there we go. Oh my god. Oh no, that was a bit too much. Gotta reset my snare up round in that hunter's blind. Guess I can check that again. Yeah, I know. So many unpleasant noises in this game. Oh, it found me before I can find it. Where are you coming from? Wait, show me that pretty face. Show me your face so I might shoot it off. Going for the run already. Fuck. Can I get another one on? Nah. That's panic shock because I thought it got too close to for comfort. Yeah, well, there'll be plenty of other chances. Hopefully ones where I can take the initiative. Hopefully I can see the next one. There is a rabbit there. Oh, hello, speaking of. I think I'll grab it. It might make me noticeable, but that's fine. I'm actively gunning for wolves, so... Oh my god, that acceleration! Yeah, I was trying to backpedal to get like a clear shot, but it screws your aim up. Just chasing you into a wolf-filled little copse of trees here. Anything? Any walls? Nope. Let's go check whether I did leave my snare here or not. I did, but it hasn't caught anything. Or is it bust? It's bust. Maybe it caught something and then that something rotted. Ruined here. Okay. I'm sure I can break you up for parts, but I'll worry about that some other time. I'm not too in need of rabbits at the moment. Just gotta remember not to leave Mystery Lake until we can snag a wolf. I mean, I know we'll be back, but it would be nice to get it all done now, wouldn't it? Okay, so under the loose floor tile, at the bottom of the stairs, it should be easy enough to find. Might be able to grab some water from the toilet as well. A thing to be excited about. That means I don't have to drink my soda. Dear. I think keeping an eye out for birds that I don't recognise in case there's a dead deer with a wolf. Because they're usually fairly easy to shoot. Even if you don't land a headshot, just follow the blood trail and eventually you'll come to a dead wolf. I think that's a human under the bridge there. There's soda left in the machine at the dam. Okay. Might as well then. Oh, I think I see a piece of bark. Oh yeah, I see a bunch of bark. Okay. Might as well while we're here. I don't know how many it is, so I think it's 2, maybe. Oh, I'll just grab all I can find. Oh, that's the dead prisoner there, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I'll use my mouse. Gotcha. Yeah, switch to the old mouse. That was a lot easier. Hey, my wolfskin coat. Perfecto. I know it's bad form and everything, but I'm going to leave you there. You should always use every part of the animal you kill, but I got bigger fish to fry at the moment. You got a ton of meat. You got all the skins I need, I think. Whew. At least I haven't lost the aiming skill of my hands, at least with my mouse. With the controller I'm shaky. Mouse at least I can still nail the headshot. All those years of Unreal Tournament have stayed with me some way or the other. Okay. Hopefully it's light enough to see. I don't want to burn more oil if I don't need to. Yeah, no, not quite. Yeah, well. Suppose it'd be cheating to turn the game brightness up, wouldn't it? Okay, under you. Aha, there's the soda. Stacey's grape soda. Can't say I've ever had grape soda. Not really a thing over here. I'm sure it's nice. Aha. Oh, there we go. Forest Talker documents. We finally have the evidence we've been looking for. All the photos of the logging we shared on social media have been totally ignored. And I mean, who can blame them? Nobody believes what they see anymore, but we stole some documents from a logging camp that prove that Briar House is here illegally. Like they don't actually have the correct permits or even permission to be there. And they are cutting down old growth trees out here. It's exactly the kind of ammunition we need to take them down. Even if the lawyers and the corporate shields try to bury this, and they will, we'll be able to use this to drive up our recruitment, as well as cash for our crowdfunding campaign. With this, we can finally take things to the next level. Okay.
There you are.
I don't think we need you anymore, actually. It's just in getting that soda and navigating to the tile that we need. But yes, cutting down old growth is very, very bad.
Could end up being useful.
It takes like an hour to deconstruct you. So I'll leave you now. I don't think we're hurting too bad for oil. We've got, yeah, we got half a litre. We're good. Artificial grape candy. I'm sure I've had artificial grape candy. Still probably isn't my cup of tea then. But yes, old growth trees are horrible, horrible to cut down. Because obviously they've been there for so long that they formed a core part of the ecosystem. And depending on where the trees are, they can give, you know, niche habitats for different things, this sort of thing. They've formed such a core part of the ecosystem that if you chop them down and plant new trees where they were, then they're just not going to grow back the same way. And quite often when you chop down old growth, any new growth you plant gets choked by faster growing plants that grow up before they do, so the trees don't grow back as strong as they did. So yeah, leave old growth forests alone, goddammit. Right, we should just be able to turn off around there, and it'll take us to the logging camp. That's just a prisoner, okay. Sure it's there, that's the turning, and no, it's there, cool. Yeah, should just pass this log pile. Okay. This is also pretty wolfy territory, but I can live with them now. In fact, did I reload my gun first off? I did, yeah. 38 plus all of that, so I've got plenty of shots. About 45 shots, 47, something like that. So if I need to fire at wolves to get them to run away, that's probably the preferable thing for wasting flare shots. Flare shots I'll probably take to groups of wolves, so that there's something consistent there that they'll run away from. But if I've been a wolf, then that's fine with my gun. It's a bit more target practice. Okay, so where am I looking for this cache? I've led supply cache in different regions. Okay, it doesn't give me more info, but I'll just look around when I get there. And then I need to unlock one of the cabins and grab the bits. High hopes for this cache. When you get to the cabin, don't take from the backpack. He needs it for self-defense. Okay. When I get in his cabin, I'll just leave it all alone. I doubt he's got anything that I'm desperately needing at the mo, so I'll live and let live with him. This isn't GTA. I'm not gonna rob him blind or whatever. How far up is this cache? It's quite far, actually. Quite far past the logging camp. It must be up on those hills somewhere. Grab that first and then I'll come back down. Am I facing it, or is it like in the low, like, well, it'd help if it wasn't behind a giant exclamation mark. Okay, so just grab the pack. Don't nick it, just take it and give it to him. I can do that. Assuming it's up here. A bit more that way. Ooh, you're gonna have trouble with your ankles in a minute, aren't you? Oh dear, proper windstorm blowing in. Windstorms are fine, my wind chill is great and it's not going to freeze my clothes. So, no, I'm not worried about that. It's the blizzards where you can't see, they're the real kicker. Okay, so it's happening around that way a bit. Actually more over the rock than I thought. These forest talkers and their bloody caches. Gotta be close now. Maybe it's like hidden on top of the rock. That would be an extremely secure place to hold a cache, but somewhere around here. Probably down there, actually. Let's keep like trawling around. At least there's a way down there, I think. Yeah, I don't see it up here. It's probably under the shadow of this rock. If I can edge around and see it. It's got to be down there somewhere, right? Oh, this is a bad idea. Okay, it's fine. His ankles are a little more resistant than I suspected. I assume it's tucked under here somewhere. Okay, I was expecting it to be tucked in there. Yes, you did tell me that. My bad. There it is, I think. Saw the edge of it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. What a symbol.
Found it. That'll
Another firearm cleaning kit. Hey, another MRE. Worn ski gloves. I don't remember them being that great, to be honest. But that's, more cloth. What I've got on right now is going to be way better. Right, let's get in the cabin and take his backpack. Figure out which one he is as well. Can't remember which one was locked now. Let's take you first as your closest. Yeah, here we go. Quest used to be bugged. Oh dear. Alright, so I'm in here to grab his stuff and then go. Don't want to nick anything. Wait, can I not take any of this stuff, or is it? Let's get some light situation so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, there's his backpack. Read text. Okay. Gotcha. Right, if I'm not taking anything from the cabin because it's theirs, then I shall head straight back. Everything but the backpack is fair game. Okay, cool. And let's have a look at this sweater.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Warmest sweater around. It's badly busted, but it's got to be better than either of these. So we'll repair that. Probably when we get back home, because it's getting a bit dark. Let's head back to... Showing you as well. Head back to the lakeside cabin. Probably rest up until the morning. And then repair our shit.
I can always use more food.
And transport this food back. Is that climbing socks or sport socks? Climbing socks. They're the best socks, I think. I can't remember what I have on. Okay, both of them. Trail boots. Yeah, I don't know why I put that away. Trail boots are bleh. Soda. Sweet, sweet soda. This bed. New. Tomato soup. I have to take a bath in tomato soup now. Simple tools, I think I already have.
What have we here?
Take them anyway because I've got a bit of backpack space to spare. Not much though. There's another lamp. What's your fuel? Very low. Okay, never mind. Cloth. Don't need fishing tackle. Actually, it's weighs
This'll
nothing.
come in
So
handy.
I'll take it. We've got loads of you. Take you. Another bedroll for when I inevitably leave mine at the top of a mountain. Oh. Okay, just over the limit. Okay. Let's drop those climbing socks. I don't need them. That should get me back over. Yeah. And then there's fleece mittens, which cool. I think that's everything. One last search, but I think that's everything we're interested in. So let's hope it hasn't started snowing, and we can head back to the camp office, drop all our gear, and have a look at repairing that sweater. Oh, there we go. Exactly. Oof, I hate moving into the wind. Going the right way, parallel now. Yeah. Oh, well, it means when we're on the actual railroad heading back home, the wind will whisk us along, won't it? The sun is very close to going down. Yeah, I will dump wheels. I wonder how he's going to feel about ripping up his sweater, given that that's literally the image of him at the start of the game is in that sweater. Now he's a right mishmash. He's lost all sense of fashion. So I think really the only weak links on our clothes are the other sweater, which is just a thin wool sweater. And I think we've still got one basic thermal underwear on. Other than that, we're doing pretty good. We've got great boots, we've got great gloves, we've got good hats. Our ears are well protected. And our outer layer is fantastic. So, we're doing pretty good. Oh, we've got good trousers as well. That's the thing. Oh, they dress alike. Symbolism. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I'll sort that when I get home. I've got enough to stave off if he gets dangerously low. I might as well use up some of the bigger stuff that's close to expiring, to end the day, so that I can sleep off any food poisoning, should it arrive. On the tracks. And of course the wind changes direction as soon as I'm changed around to it being behind me. Of course it does. Wind never does what you want it to. Pretty sunset though. We've had a little ominous. So the whole bloody forest's on fire. It does. The amount of food is ridiculous. We can just easily beat that 100-day challenge just with the amount of food we've got. Then again, once you're outfitted quite well in survival and you've got a bow and arrow and stuff, it's quite easy to survive with the amount of food there. I remember a while back they were teasing like bringing cabin fever and stuff to stop you just camping down in a base the whole time, but I don't remember if that actually came in or not. It's off. I don't think I've ever gotten it. But a while back I was trying to do like 100 days survived. I think I'm up to like 77, but because there's no like incentive to go anywhere, it got kind of a bit dull. And the times I did go somewhere, I ended up either getting mauled by a bear or getting frostbite in my fingertips from camping outside when I shouldn't have done. Oh, seriously, dude? That didn't deter you. That did. Yeah, more shots than I'd like to waste on you, but they got rid of you. Really? How long do you have to stay indoors for cabin fever to become a thing? I don't know if it's a... Then I usually just end up going outside to check on things anyway, just to like circuit rounds.
Sun's setting.
So that might be why it
It's
never
gonna get
hit
a lot
me.
colder soon.
Because I didn't spend like consecutive hours indoors. Okay, we must be really close to evening if he's starting to moan about it. Nearly there. Just over one more hill. And it takes a little while. Okay. Is it just like reduce your energy or something? So I never actually read up on what it did. It was just I know they on one update they said they were going to bring it in to stop people camping. Not that you ever really do camp in this game, I suppose. You can, but it's just boring. Can't rest. Okay. That is a bit, yeah. I think there'd be like more interesting ways to do it. Let's get some light so we can see what I'm doing. And we will drop off all this. So both MREs and then pick up which one's the lowest. I think it was the one I put in first, yep. Dump both the sodas, dump anything in a tin. You. Right, so what can we take this high calories from here, but also he's going to run out. I'm thinking probably the box or stale crackers. Let's take you. And a low soda as well for the extra hit. That soup's a bit dangerous. Okay. I think I've got some reclaimed wood because I'm going to want to repair my thing and I don't want to do that in the dark. And I want to just like get up and go the next day so we can polish off this quest. There we go. Don't know how long that'll last, but we also might be able to make our birch tea with it as well. Reclaimed wood. Chance of success is pretty low. Dangerous food you can sleep off. Yeah, I suppose. Maybe I just feel bad putting them through that. Got loads of tinder, so don't want to waste too many matches, but we'll, if it keeps failing, we've got so much accelerant that we can just pop a bit of that in. Might be good for him to fail a fire or two.
Why didn't that work?
Yes, I wonder. Should have got some sticks to serve as the, or a book. Do I have a book? Might be a book in one of these. That's a curtain. Yeah, there we go. The book could be my fire starting tool. Oop, there we go. So usually, yeah, they go boost it right up to 95 chance of success. That's why I usually end up dragging a couple of books with me, but they're so heavy comparatively to everything else that I don't tend to hike around with them. But they're useful things. You know, a bit of book burning always helps. It's plenty of work for you. Okay, do we have enough water to... Oh, we probably need to prepare the birch, don't we? Yeah, there we go. Create one. Natural tea, drink to gradually restore some lost condition. Okay, that's actually really handy. Oh, while that's going, let's chow down on these. Is that going to be enough calories? Maybe with the soda. Yeah, we can just grab something else to eat. We've got a lit fire, we might as well just take that soup, the one that may end up with us evacuating. I wouldn't... I'd say I wouldn't eat something that would give me food poisoning in a place with no bathroom. But we'll just have to suck it up, quite literally. Two minutes, let's just pass time until it's ready. Thank you. Do we have all 3 teas? I thought I had, maybe I put it in the box. I just want to have all 3 teas on me at some point. It's my own personal quest. The quest of this channel name. There we go. Oh god, the saving lag. All I did was boil a tin of soup. There we go. Where's my cooler? Did they put the teas in here? Oh no, I think I might have left them behind, didn't I? I think that's what we figured out last time. Oh well. I have made all 3 types of tea, so that can fulfill the requirements. It only goes up like a tiny amount. 18%. And tenterhooks. Nope, it didn't kill me. In fact, it made me feel good because I'm warming up. Yeah, well, I'll be. How much water? I'm probably not going to have enough time, I don't think. I might have enough time to do a small amount. Yeah. Right, let's blunder my way upstairs and sleep until the morning. Oh god. Oh, I think I'm making it. The bed's like oh. Yeah, there we go. Let's go for 8 hours and see if that gets us there. Not quite. Let's drink some more. And maybe give it another 2 hours and then she's just coming up, maybe an hour will do it. As you can see, we're very warm, so and we need to repair our thing as well, which I completely forgot about. Yeah, but if I can navigate in the dark, then that's, you know. Alright, just want it to get just light and then we can repair our sweater while it rages on outside. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, only uses 1 cloth. Fishing tackle. I guess it makes sense. It's essentially a needle. Needle and thread. Just way sharper. As I've had fishing hooks stuck in my fingers before, and I'd rather not repeat the experience. Let's give it 1 more. Well, that's most of the morning gone, but... get rid of his shitty sweater. About the same, but you've got better rain protection, so you can go. Oh my god, yeah, that's much better. And then we'll just dump you in there. Cool. Right, let's go eat something else. So yeah, I've still got water, and for some reason there's like half liter of water in here. So let's get the other. You've had a fish fin me, oof. I have to say, when I went fishing I never actually caught anything, so all damage was self-inflicted. But yeah, I think it was because we were trying to... It's like the first time we went fishing and we were trying to spear maggots as bait. I ended up spearing underneath my fingernail. It's remarkable I went fishing again after that. Let's just get that water in, so we got a supply of actual water. I think that's still decent weight, or a bit chunky. Did we pick up something else we can drop? What are you, obviously? Ah, the tools. That was it. We can drop the tools. It's only really for repairing my lamp that I would use the tools anyway. There we go. I think that's, yeah, there we go. It's back down to a bit more sensible. Right, let's go finish off this quest, or this part of the quest. See how bad it is. Oh, Jesus H. Christ, okay. Even with everything, this is still a bit... Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna wait a bit. I'm just gonna... Because it can sleep, I might as well just sleep, because that reduces less calories than playing cards. So let's sleep for now. You caught a turtle. Nice. Hope you threw it back. Or whatever the equivalent of a turtle is. Let's see, we're drinking in there. Yeah, it's really raging out there. Let's give it another hour and see. That sounds... No. Yep. 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 That's good. All good. Sounds clear out there now. Unless it's the eye of the storm. Nope, snowing, but that's fine. I think we're like... Yeah, we're not even mildly wet, so... Any cattails? Or have I depopulated? Yep. I think I made the cattails pretty much extinct around Mystery Lake these days. You did throw it back. Ah, that's okay. Yeah, it's a bit sad, but it'll heal. Nature's quite resilient. Apart from cattails, I guess. Right, so we're going back to this guy's cabin. After his friend got killed by them. Question mark. And then we'll see if there's another part to it, or if we're gonna get a little something. Don't know how the forest talkers can help me so much at the Mo, but they seem like cool people. Doing a degree in the environment, so probably should show my support with these guys. Oh no, there's loads of cattails. All good. Speaking of which, let's depopulate it a bit more. Yeah, that's the thing. If you need it, then you can eat anything. And that's why, I said it jokingly, but it's true, if you do kill an animal, you really should use all parts of it. Otherwise, it's just killing for killing's sake. That's why I'm very much against one of the old British institutions of fox hunting. Because even with the ban that's now in contention, it still does happen for sport. It's just one of those things. Like, if you're killing an animal because it's threatening your livelihood or you need to eat it to survive, then you can make arguments for it. If you're killing an animal because it makes you feel good to have power over something smaller than you, then you're a prick. And you should be banned from breathing in and out. Anyway, I think it's that cabin dead ahead. Right. Can I throw a rocket? This account was knocking, right? Well, it would have hit the door. Oh, that's not knocking. That's probably one form of knocking. Wiggy. No, he didn't like that.
I've got your supplies and those documents.
Damaged your door a little bit.
Hey, that's great. Thank you. But I hope you understand if I ask you to just leave them outside the door.
Drop supplies, take ammo. Nah, I can drop supplies, I'm good.
Right. I'll leave it all here for you. just like you asked.
Thank you, stranger. You may not care, but you've made a huge difference to our cause.
There we go. Checking on the lake cabin tomorrow. Jesus H. Christ. Okay. I didn't take the ammo, so he's all in there. He's got bullets to shoot the people that shot his friend, who I guess we're just leaving here. Feel like we might want to leave him so he doesn't get eaten by wolves, but I mean that guy's not going to do it, he's hiding, but we could at least like pick him up and bury the poor bastard. But I guess not. Right, is that everything we've done in Mystery Lake for the moment? In which case we can head back to the Broken Railway and get those. Cache near the old hunting lodge in the Broken Railroad, okay. Check on the lake cabin tomorrow. There's one in the full-on muskeg and one in the maintenance yard. If you took his ammo, you'd have died. Okay. Yeah. Good. We did the right thing then. I really don't need ammo at the moment anyway, so even if it wasn't a moral choice, I probably still wouldn't have taken. Oh yeah, I think we can head back to Broken Railroad via full-on muskeg now. It's still fairly early on. There's not many comfortable places sleep-wise on the way, but we're not, like, we're warm enough that we can survive night anyway. So, we could probably just burn through to the maintenance shed if need be. Or I can just scrounge some wood and light a fire. I don't want to go to that farmstead again, especially not at night, given my disastrous attempts last time. We've got enough oil and everything to either use my lamp or make a torch if need be. That would be good. Absolute worst comes to worst, I will just find somewhere to put the bedroll down and sleep for hour increments. Like I say, I'm nice and warm, so could probably survive outside for a bit. Famous last words. As long as you're sheltered from the wind, you should be sheltered from the snow and everything as well. If you need oil, you've got fish. It's true. I think it's got a half litre of oil. That's enough to last for quite a while. I can't see us needing our lantern much. Because we're looking for caches, which will be outdoors. Snag you as I go past. Stalk, but I'll leave the as you know, we burned a couple of them, didn't we? When we were trying to start that fire, so I build up my tinder. You guys. And begin the long journey back to Broken Railroad, but we can get both those caches. By the time we get back and rest up, it'll probably be tomorrow anyway, so we can polish off the quest. And then when we're done with that, I think that's all of our side quests. We can then start trying to kill a bear with a spear. Not something I'm sure anyone expected to do when they booted up a game called The Long Dark that has a man with a rifle on the front. That's a good point actually. How much have I got on me? 7. Oh, let's just drop 2. Let's keep it at 5. We got accelerant, so if you burn like more than 2 tinder, you need to use accelerant for the next one. Like I say, I haven't actually lit that many fires of late because I've got so much food that doesn't need cooking. I can't remember the last time when I was streaming I had to like break apart a chair for wood or anything, so I think we're good. I have to figure out where that cache is in the full-on muskeg. Hopefully in a safe space. And not in the middle of thinnest ice around. Time-wise is good. Should just be able to blow straight through. While I'm walking, did I reload you last time I fired you? Yes, I did. Cool. I'm hoping Jerry gives me some lessons in using my spear before I go up against the bear. So I remember you saying it has something to do with timing and I find that if I time something wrong the first time, I tend to like keep going back to that time over and over, and I find it hard to like adjust sometimes. So we shall see. Sometimes my timing is spot on, and other times not so much. Cool, you can't go wrong with beer and pizza. I'm not even sure what I'm doing for dinner anymore. It's supposed to be like stuffed peppers, but because of multiple things coinciding at once, we're not getting any red peppers in the UK at the moment. So we've had to kind of like alter things around. But we'll see what we can do. Did I just go the wrong way? Can I actually scoot through there? Yeah, I can. Cool. Right. Let's check the map straight away as we're here. Okay. That's fine. We should be able to dodge all of this thin ice, hopefully. And just take a straight left turn. It's a bit hilly, but we might be able to just coast around the hills. I'm hoping as it's like got tree symbols, it's more like level. Trees can grow on hills, but they generally prefer flat ground, so I'm hoping. Yeah, ours are another in the line of attempting to get to grips with different vegetarian meals. And stuff. We've had them before, but it's usually like stuff with beef. So this one is just without the meat, really. We shall see. If all else fails, I'll fall back on my standard easy vegetarian meal, which is like a tomato sauce and spaghetti. Thank God you can still get chopped tomatoes, because that's in like 90% of the things I cook. Right, is it by the radio tower? I feel like it's by the radio tower. Past the radio tower, okay. It's that wall of of things there is making me a little nervous, but hopefully we can just scoot round. We're not vegetarian, but we're trying to eat less meat, and we're having at the moment 1 day a week that's meat free for dinner, and I generally don't eat meat for lunch. So we're kind of sliding there, but we're probably not for a while. We won't be fully vegetarian. We have a sharp ending of the texture there. Oh, someone's making their presence known. It's not quite far away though. Gosh, this desolate place. Is that maple or is that birch? If it's maple, I'm going to cut it. We might be able to get a bow out of it, but I think I have a horrible feeling it's birch. Yeah, which we need for arrows, but there's no point harvesting it and weighing myself down and everything until you've got maple. Stay focused for the moment. Alright, might be worth going out and seeing if I can get across rather than trying to skirt around the hills and falling straight through. I'm assuming. Yeah, ways past here. Let's go in a bit and see if we can stick to our white bits. Yeah, it's sort of, I was leaning that way anyway before I started, but after my degree it's really quite obvious how bad meat is for pretty much everything. For health and for the environment. But it's, you know, it's difficult to change. it's ingrained in like culture, and food is often like how people regulate their mood and stuff. So I think like changing it is not as easy as one would hope. Which is why we didn't make just like because my brothers are both vegetarian, and they just made like the sudden switch, and I just don't think I can do that. Oh, is that maple? That's maple. There we go. Should be able to cure that. Hopefully get a bow out of it. Let's stick to the white bits. Oh, there's like mass. This is my kind of place. A little pile of tinder around it. A little supply of food. There's more than I think. Let's harvest the cattail spot there. Right, I think you can connect up this way. Yep. Gotta be getting close now. It's gotta be just up there, surely. Button. Yeah. Good. Jankiness. Okay. So we might be able to just explore the radio tower as well as we're there. Left for the radio tower and right for the cache. The easiest way to get over there. I think we won't be able to connect up this way. Looks like this will allow me to connect up to that hump over there, and then I can go the way I want to. See where we are with respect to the cache. Yeah, okay, yes, it's like dead ahead pretty much. Hopefully these little tiny patches count. Assuming so. And there we go. We have navigated the muskeg without falling in for the first time. Right, so it's got to be somewhere over here, did it? I don't think it gives me any more details because it just says it's a forest talker one, but they're a bit easier to spot, I think, than those little tiny ones. Just looking for a proper metal container. This way, okay. Let's just try up here. Oof. We can hear how like the snow is getting more crunchy as it's getting like deeper up here. Assuming it's like all the way up here. That's a good thing. I love cooking. It's great. It's one of those things that I hated when I was a kid because it felt like a chore, but then as soon as you're like in control and you can like make things taste how you want and like learn how like new things taste and stuff, it's banging. Hey, there we go.
That's what I'm looking for. Could end up being useful.
Not that great. I don't know whether to even take that or leave it, to be honest. It's kind of crap. I'll just leave it. Same with that. The batches I'll take. We've got a good supply of cloth, and there's always things to tear up. We've left so many clothes behind, so I'm going to sacrifice that for that. I just don't want to carry too much, really. Right, now the bloody hell do I get up to the antenna while we're here? Assuming it's the long way up. Is there a way up there? Looks like you might be able to wind round, but it's not. Okay, maybe it's a sharp turn than I thought. Not that I'm expecting anything magical up there, but at least we can tick it off while we're here. There it is. lots of like natural ingredients around here. Mushrooms. The old man's beard. There's rose hips. Okay, so I just break up a secret meeting of the bunnies there. What are you plotting? Yeah, it's a valuable skill. It is really good. Just secluded little backpack here. Another MRE, Jesus. Oh, another. What have we got? Oh, I'll take it anyway, just in case. Can't remember what I've got on other than that. Whether the military coat's better or not. Okay, military coat's better. But, you know. It's a Mackinac jacket, you can't not take that. Pretty sure it's illegal in Canada to leave one of them behind. I don't think there's going to be anything more. No. Nice view of the horrible, horrible muskeg, but... can we, like, circle around from here? Is it going to be easier than going back? I guess we can give it a go. Then we might be able to get the hunters blind on the way back. We shall see. At least it makes it more interesting than just going through the motions through here. Bunch of cedar after a split tree. How much space have I got? Not that much. I've got a piece of fur and that'll do. Right, that's the fast way down. We don't want to take that. Let's head back down to where we were and see if we can continue coasting around the edge. We'll pass that farmstead, obviously. Not that there's much there left to pick up, I don't think. But then we might be able to check the hunter's blind. And there's that other tower that we couldn't find a way to as well. So as long as we go through sensibly this time, hopefully we'll be alright. Stick to the white bits. Cave up there? I think so, but I'm just going to cast one look over the hill. That wasn't. Okay. Oh yeah, I have heard that like you can get, when you cut down trees that have been sick, you can get like completely hollow logs out of them and stuff. Which is pretty wild. It's like being eaten from the inside out. Is that another maple? Ooh, I'm getting a bit hungry. Well, I've got my weight in birch, so we're probably alright. Should probably stop picking the birches so I can actually get through my supply of food. Yeah, it's another maple. It's gonna hack you down. There are maples in Mystery Lake and stuff. From what I remember, they're chuffing miles away. There we go. We'll have to cross the bridge of what to do with all of our stuff that we've left curing. I mean, I at least want to get the wolfskin cloak before we leave Mystery Lake for good. Even if I have to like do it off camera or something like that, just not doing anything interesting, just sitting waiting for stuff to cure, then that's what I'll do. But there's no sense like hoofing around a bunch of skins that are going to degrade while we wait for them to finish curing, because they're at like 66% or something ridiculous. So, but then there was that fresh one. Don't know, we'll figure it out. Nope, something's dead. Probably a deer. Let's check we're going in the right direction first. Yeah. Okay, this bit's going to get a bit dicey, but we should be able to like coast along there, hopefully. Let's just take one glance at what's dead in case it's a bloke. Just looking for corpses in case they have the pistol there. Which again, I'm not sure if it's in story, but the pistol's great when you... It's a deer. And a cave. Let's hope that's not a bear cave. I might also get a bear skin out if it is. Yeah, fair enough. I'll keep it in then. I want to try and find more time for streaming, but it probably won't be until summer I can get up to 2 streams. So it's bloody cold. Because then uni will be on pause. Oh, Jesus. God, okay, it did not like me going in this cave. Is there anything tucked behind? Sometimes a little backpack rested behind. Nope. Just a place to get out of the weather. Worth knowing about, but nothing exciting. You're away now that I know it's not full of bears. RIP and all that. Right, is that all the way through there? Yes. The more I stay off the ice, the happier I will be. Could do, but as the sun's starting to set, I want to just keep marching for as long as. Worst comes to worst, we can kip down in the farmstead. There's a wolf down there, so let me see if I can... Might be able to just cut through up to that lone tree and then circle back round. Probably safer ice-wise anyway, because once you get up to that rock, there's nowhere to go. So, I'll leave him strolling off by himself and take the ice path. Oh, a cave there, just where it gets darker. Is that just a big old rock? I can't tell. It might be a big old rock. Well, that's front. Oh, there's a convenient little bridge. There's the farmstead over there. I can see like the ruined dock and everything. Scoot along here. Pretty weighed down with gear, so I'm not going to trust any ice. You're happy over there. You gonna let me on? Yes. But this wasn't the brightest place to go. Okay, we need to carry on further around before we get there. Okay. It's hard to kind of keep stock of where to cross. I really want to run. I'm so impatient in games like this. I can feel like my finger groping for the run button and it's like, no. Running will burn all your calories, make you tired, and you'll be able to explore less. There's loose cartridges on the steps, okay. That looks closer. So, look, that's... All we can do is press on and hope. Yeah, we're good. Need to, figure out how to make bullets. Don't you have to find a special, like, workbench for bullet making, and then you need, like, the different ingredients. I keep finding them in survival, like the stump remover and all that stuff that gets you the gunpowder and bits you need for the bullet. I don't think I've ever actually made them. I think because you have to find the right thing. stock. Zoom in a little bit just to try and see if I can pick the blind out from anywhere, but that over there is the shed. There's the homestead. I think it might be around this way a little bit. It's more like ruined buildings there. Loading bench, that was it, yeah. We're going to reconnect up here anyway, so we should be able to scope out the whole section of this. I think the hunting blind might be closer to the broken railroad entry. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. Ah. Sometimes I do miss recording where I can edit out sneezes. Now that's going to be preserved forever. It's going to be easier to cross over, I guess, here. Just like scoot onto this little patch. There we go. Don't think there's going to be anything interesting in these torn down buildings, but I didn't think I checked them before, so... I probably will camp down in the farmstead, maybe. I don't think there's anywhere to the entrance of... That's ominous. Of the broken railroad that I can think of where I can sleep very easily. Oh, that's quality tools. I should really... Yeah. I'll try and prevent that, because I definitely can't edit that out. I'm trying to remember, I don't think I ever checked what the differences between simple and quality tools actually are.
I think I can use this.
Or maybe it's just like how much they repair. But when I have simple tools, I very rarely bother grabbing quality tools, because tools are so damn heavy. Wind's really picking up. Hopefully that doesn't mean another storm imminent. I think I got everything from around there. Quality is lighter. Okay. Makes sense. Well, I'm still not going to bother now, because the only thing that I really repair with tools is my lantern, and we found lanterns in pretty much every single house. I will decline. Hopefully I can get across there. Get a bit hungry. Which looks short enough for me just to get across. I might just snack down on my other MRE now, but it's so low. Just eat up until there. Should do. Still a bunch of calories. Is that fence just floating? No, okay, I think it's actually... Oh, yeah, it is. In fact, nearly the whole fence is floating. Oof. Well, we won't dwell on the magical floating fence. Someone wanted to protect their orchard. Must have been a pain in the ass growing anything out here even before. I guess maybe they were growing for timber, I don't know. I don't think you'd like support it if you were growing for timber. I don't know. I don't even know what would grow in conditions like this. Oh good lord, going into the wind is a pain. Okay, well here's a stop. I can come back here after the hunter's blind. Dog food, I took everything from here. Let's go exploring for the blind and then probably move it back there. Just because it's a place to sleep and it is getting a bit late. Ugh. Why must you always be blowing in the direction I want to go? Can like get the trees. Nope. was changing direction then, but no such luck. Ah, there you are. You're hidden in the tall grass. Is this a Pokemon encounter? There we go. Wolf has fainted. Yeesh. Sorry, mate. There's the antennas. Blind should be near the end of the track, right side. Okay, I should be able to see it as I'm coming closer then. Birch. I'll just check this and I can peek over the edge and it might give me a bit more lay of the land. If it's close to the track though, it might be worth hunkering down somewhere else. Might be worth just hunkering down in the derailment. That's going to be reasonably close and that's sheltered. Unless that's another cave over there, which I think it might be actually. In which case you might sleep till morning and then grab the blind on the way back to the derailment, the broken railroad. Might be sensible. I don't particularly want to navigate thin ice in the dark. Yeah, that's where I fell in, I think, over there. But I should be able to connect up and just go across the white bits there. There's the hunter's blinds on the right side. It's going to be over there. So yeah, let's kip down in this cave till morning, and then we can scoot our way back down. I don't suppose there's a quick way down here, is there? Probably be too much to ask. Maybe. Can we fall down here without too much leg breakage? Yeah, we can crash fall our way down there. That's going to take me straight into thin ice though. No. Okay, cool. So we're not able to backtrack. That's something. It's lighter unprepared. Okay, yeah, that is pretty weird. Chop it up and then it gets heavier. There is a number on this tower. Let's go see if anyone died in the cave. See if they've got yet another MRE in their backpack. I want to get out of this wind. So much effort just to look forwards. Is that a cave or is that actually just... I think it's a cave. Guess we'll find out. If I rub my face against a solid slab of brick, then we'll know I was wrong. I thought I saw like the different coloured rocks closer to it, but now I get up to it, I think maybe I was wrong. It's looking less and less like it's an actual cave. In which case we just carry on, won't we? Yeah, okay. It's just a little... Yeah, oh, okay, it is a cave. It's just pitch black. This lights up and there's a bear in front of me, I'm not going to be happy. Okay, oh god.
It's dusk, so night can't be
How far down
behind.
does this cave go? Okay, there we go. It's like, what have I stumbled into here? Was there a... Oh, I thought it was like a bed, but it's not. It's just like the strange coloured rocks. Let's have a quick look around, make sure there isn't like a prepared campfire or something, otherwise we'll just sleep. It's warm enough that, yeah, should be alright. Please remind me to pick this back up in the morning. Okay, let's snack on the rest of you. Okay, you close up, and I'll have our soda for our water. Cool, okay. Best sleep until morning now. Gonna need water, I think, but we might try to make a fire and get some. Yeah, let's light a fire real quick. Get some water, or else I'm going to start suffering. Yeah, let's use some etc. Plenty of sticks to make another fire if I need an emergency fire. There we go. Okay. So it's pretty dark out there. You sleep for 1 more hour. Sleep until dawn. There we go, that's better, isn't it? There we go. Got full energy. And let's see how it is outside of the windbreak. Yeah, fine. Good. In fact, how cold is it this morning? Okay, it's a nice and toasty 1 degrees. That's how I feel, at least. Even though the air temperature is minus 20. Which I think is actually probably pretty warm for this type of area. At least I don't think it's quite your tears freeze as soon as they show up temperature, but it's getting there. Alright, where's my little shortcut down? Somewhere around here. Here we go. Crashed a bit too soon there. Let's wait until we're on the hill. Get out this way. There should be enough white spots to get across, hopefully. There we go. Flawless. Okay. As this is where I fell through before, it always makes me a bit... I think I should be able to get across there at least without too much difficulty. I don't hear the cracking noises, so I think we're fine. There's like a little trail of broken trees there. Yes, I was talking about sleet, yeah. Where it's, well, if I'm remembering what I was talking about, it was either going to be
Looks like I
sleet
survived
or hail,
another night.
depending on the context. Sleet is probably more likely. But we did have a massive hailstorm for like 5 seconds a few weeks back. And we've had a bit of a weird patch of weather this year, where it goes from like rain and then we had really heavy snow and then it's hail and yeah, it's been all over the place. Okay, something's gone horribly wrong with the trees over there. So I didn't listen to what he just said. Probably something about his stomach. So, okay, there's the train derailment. Just trying to find a sensible way around. Could probably cut over there, actually. Yeah. I've actually, come to think of it, I've been quite lucky with hail. It usually always happens when I'm indoors. So I get away with that. But it sounds evil, because obviously we've got a conservatory. So it sounds like someone's smashing the conservatory to pieces. Yeah, it's horrible stuff. I used to love it as a kid, though. Because it was like little tiny balls of like ice. And that was kind of cool. But you learn. You learn better when you're an adult. Maybe I can see the hunter's blind from here, actually. It's like the last little vista point. Assume he's over there somewhere. Maybe not. I'll just plunge in over there and then we'll see. Right, so a shortcut down here. Conservatory is it's like a small, usually like an add-on to the house in the garden, where all the walls are pretty much windows. Traditionally, it's like windows at the side, and then there's glass on top as well. Usually, they're kind of like white connectors around them, but the main thing is just like a little glass room. The idea being is that you and yours can just like sit there, a little cup of tea, and watch the outside world without experiencing the elements. But it's sort of like a greenhouse for people, if you like. It certainly feels like one in the summer. There you go. Oh god. That frame rate dip is horrible. Let's plunge over here, see what we've got. Got enough time for finding the hunter's blind, I think, and then getting to the broken railroad. We'll probably end it there. It's getting a bit late, and I want to take a walk before dinner so I can get rid of some more of this nervous energy. Okay, I was hoping it'd like emerge as I crested the... Jesus Christ. There you are. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Not gonna bother with the casing. Oof, you landed a bit horribly. Yeah, they are nice. It's just, they're expensive. Thankfully ours came with the house, so we didn't have to put it in, but if you want to sit in it comfortably all year round, you've got to have it, like, insulated, and that costs thousands and thousands of pounds. So right now we can only use it, like, 1 week in spring when the temperature and the weather is right. All other times it will be too cold or too hot. So it's just sort of storage at the moment. Because this isn't our forever home, so it's like we're not going to sink thousands of pounds into it. Okay. See birdies over there. Maybe the hunter's blind is towards the dead things. Oh, no, there it is. Out on the actual, like, it was near the dead things, I guess. Interesting place for a hunter's blind, I guess. Depends how many deer come out on thin ice, I suppose. Hey, here's another little cluster of these guys, but I think I'm good for them at the moment. Although I should probably eat the ones I do have. Yeah, after I check the hunter's blind, I'll harvest them, why not? And they weigh like nothing. And I feel like all of them together is like nearly 1,000. There we go. There's the spare cartridges. Ooh, condensed milk.
Is it food or...
It's actually in good condition. Most condensed milk in this game seems to be bloody terrible. Oh yeah, Samba loves it. Is whenever he gets like, you know, the other neighbourly cats come up, because we're in like a little cul-de-sac, it's got like a ton of cats. If they chase him, he'll just like go through the cat flap and stare at them through the conservatory like, what now, bitch? Let's harvest these. There we go. Right, I think that's all we need to do in... Let's just double check that. Haven't got anything else popping up in the muskeg? Nope. Cool. We're finally done, so next time we can just cut straight through the muskeg. So we'll head back to the Broken Railroad and take it from there. Reload my guns, hearing them wolves, yeah. paranoid about that. I know I do because it's my instinct now on any first-person shooter game to reload as soon as I take a shot. But I always have to second guess, just in case. Through the second tunnel of the day. Alright, what I'll do as we're getting close to time is I'll go through and I'll end it in the maintenance shed so we can end as we started. But we have made good progress on the side quests. Most importantly, we can get our sodding wolf cloak now. Having shot so many wolves, you can actually get something out of it. And then next week should be again. Yeah, no, it should be back to normal time next week because the lesson is going to be on Sunday. So back to our regularly scheduled program next week, depending on what time works. If there's a time that's better, that's fine. I usually have most of Saturday to record. If the morning's easier, then we'll keep it morning. And yeah, no worries. Thanks for turning up. It's nice to have someone to talk to while I record. Is this where? No, that drops me down too sharply there. Memory serves. It's down here, up over the trees, and then the tracks round over where the bear clawed at me, and then it should be there pretty much. Gonna be another. Oh no, that wolf's still there, dead. Oh, that's a bit sad. These the other wolves I killed just disappeared. This poor bastard's still just chilling. Next to the bunnies, who now rule supreme in this area, I guess. And the woodpeckers, apparently. Okay, over the precarious log. Some new bird sound. Oh Jesus! Oh, it's fine. I'm just so used to him shattering his legs. To be fair, when I fell off the mountain in Timberwolf Mountain, I think he still just sprained his ankles. Maybe he's got like Herculean legs and Achilles ankles. But yeah, the bunnies just make me think of that bit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where the bunny kills all the knights. Okay, peaceful guitar music coming in. Nice little thing to finish us off with. I think it's a hard right to the maintenance shed. Let me stop in there. Well, that's kind of stop in a safe space, so when I have the the first few minutes of trying to remember what the hell I was doing, at least I'm not in wolves bearing down on me. Now we've got the overturned carriage next. Yeah, that's a shame. I love me some Blackadder. Also with Blackadder though, the first season is not indicative of the rest. First season's pretty crap, but 2 through 4, 4 especially, is very, very good. Oh, you want someone's hungry for some cat stalks? Okay, so we need to climb over that, but you just kind of hop down it. Oh, we don't have to climb through anymore. There's the good old bear left us some... Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's just, I mean, it was just made like 80s, I think. It's one of like the old British comedies. Don't see too much of them these days, unfortunately. Well, you might do, I suppose. I just don't watch TV anymore. So maybe it's me that's moved on. But yeah, it's like my trifecta of comedies when I was younger was Monty Python, Blackadder, and Red Dwarf. Like the quintessential old British comedies. Nearly there. I can see all the shots I took just with the casings lying around. Yeah. We've got Netflix, Amazon Prime, we got all that stuff. Just never really felt the need to bother with the TV anymore. That was another shot. Right, let's get in proper, sort out the elements, and then go from there. How many bandages do I have, by the way? I think I've got quite a few. I've got 4, that's fine. And then we'll see about grabbing the rest of the food and the caches around here next week. Cool. So I'm going to leave it there. In fact, let's just not want too far away from the door. Let's just stay there. And yeah, we'll pick it up. Like I say, should be back at regularly scheduled time, 10:30, for another couple of hours. And then I will keep you posted from that week. It depends when the driving lessons go. Once again, thanks so much for watching. And I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.